What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is Tuesday, August 31st, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So, today we're doing the show from right here. Raw-Ministan. Wasn't too bad of a day, but all the major indexes are in the red. And I believe crypto is pretty sideways as well. So, not the worst day, but everything pretty much in the red. So, that's why we're doing the show from Raw-Ministan today. But hope it wasn't too bad for you guys. Hope you guys made tendies. If not, hope you didn't lose too many tendies. What's up, Marvin? Appreciate you for being here, as always. So, yeah. Got a great show for you guys today. Gonna be similar to yesterday's show in terms of the analysis. We're gonna be doing a lot of the same stocks. But yeah, as always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto review. No news today, no significant news, so we'll get right into the analysis. Today we'll be talking about BBIG, Vinco Ventures. That was still hot today. We'll be doing AMC. That's always a hot stock. SPRT Support. That one's pulling back, but still trending. Still a hot stock, so we'll cover that. And then we'll do GSAT. That is also pulling back. Covered that one yesterday, but still trending, so we'll do that one again. And finally, we'll be doing ZM. So yeah, BBIG, AMC, SPRT, GSAT, and ZM. Those are the analysis for today. And as always, we'll get to our Yolos. Sup, low roller? Appreciate you for being here. Alright. And before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. BBIG is running in the after hours. I did not see that. So I see here it's at 8:30. So it did. We'll do this one first. But well, I guess let's switch to the other screen. Let's do it, guys. Boom. So we could take a quick look at BBIG, but we'll be doing this one first. Yeah, this was crazy. It was down most of the day, then out of nowhere, it just had a crazy pump out of nowhere at like 2 o'clock, all the way until 4. Was pumping all the way up, and it appears it's still running in the aftermarket. Well, now it's back to 8:20, so maybe not. But strong finish for this stock. We'll get to this. Yeah, it looks like it's pulling back now. But we'll keep an eye on this. Lower roller. I heard China government only allowing young people to play video games for 3 hours a week. I did see that, yeah. Kind of good and bad. I mean, makes sense. You know, you don't really want people just sitting in front of the screen all day. But at the same time, you can't really control people, you know. They got the freedom to do whatever they want. And, like, what if you want to go pro? What if you want to be a pro video gamer? What are you going to do? Anyway, that's pretty interesting. Interesting how, the government can run every aspect of your life, including what you do in your free time. But, hey, glad we live here and not there. What's up, Mitchell? Appreciate you for being here, as always. You bought the dip. You bought the dip on what? Well, you could have bought the dip on BBIG. You would have been printing the tendies right now. But yeah, man, you're always buying the dips, always printing them tendies. So I'm just assuming you made some fat tendies today. So give you a congratulations just in advance. Sup, Sicario? Hit the like button, guys. Thank you. 4,000 shares at at 628. So yeah, looks like that is the relative bottom. Well, the bottom was 550, but 615 or 628, not too bad, not too bad at all. Especially, now that it ran back up to 8. But yeah, awesome, man, awesome, Mitchell. I'm really happy for you. Congratulations. All right, so let's first go over my plays today. So we had ACIU, AC Immune. This was up really big in the pre-market. I shorted it too early. I shorted at 10, and it ended up going to over 13. So I reshorted at 12. So I'm in for 6,000, and it pulled back to 8 to end the day. Well, 8.13, and now it's to 8 in the aftermarket. So hopefully it keeps pulling back in the aftermarket, and I'm probably gonna cover this after the show. But I'm up about over 20%, almost 30% on ACIU. So big gain there, very happy. Damn. FULC's up 8% today. Glad I covered that one. Good. And now we got Neuro, NURO. Remember I told you guys I was down like $5,000 on this. Diamond Balls, Rainbow Ape. Held it yesterday. Held it from like 20 all the way back down to 13. Was still down a little bit. Was still holding today. Now it comes down to 12. I covered at 12. So I made like $650 on that. I mean, I'll take it. Really not bad at all. All things considered, I was down, a couple $1,000. But yeah, made my money back in Neuro and made a little bit more. Then we got PALI, Palisade Biotech. Palisade Bio. This was up in the pre-market. Shorted this one at 325. Covered at 290. So made 10% on that. Very happy. Although it did come down to 260 at one point. So I could have made a lot more. But, yeah, I can't complain. 10%. And RNXT. Talked about this one yesterday very briefly. I was thinking about shorting this one. I didn't go for it. I should have, because it's down almost 40% today. But I'm not sure if I would have gotten the shares anyway. But kind of kicking myself for not trying. I was thinking about it, didn't go for it. So if I got the shares, I would have printed some fat tendies, but didn't go for that. But I did go for SONN, Sonnet Biotherapeutics. Yesterday in the aftermarket, it was running. I shorted at 72 cents. And then it ran all the way to $1 in the pre-market this morning. So I reshorted at 90. And I tried reshorting at $1, but it just happened so quick. I couldn't get the order through. Couldn't get the fill. But that comes back down to 69. Lol. Nice. And back under 67 in the post-market. So probably going to cover that one too once the show is over. But yeah. Pretty good day for me. Made a lot of money back on my bags and made a lot of tendies shorting down PALI and SONN. So, yeah, really good day for me. I'm pretty happy. Past couple of weeks, I've been doing pretty well. So, another day at the office. The kid will use parents' video games account. The kid will buy old-fashioned Super Nintendo game systems since it is offline video games. Not available online. How will China stop it? That's a good point, but then how are you going to play with your friends and, competitive online and stuff like that? It's a good idea, yeah, staying offline, but I don't think many people want to play those games anymore, but that's definitely an option. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. We'll see how well that holds up. You can't track old-fashioned Super Nintendo systems since it's not online. Yeah, you can, but not too many people want to play those. Maybe little kids, but I'm not sure about teenagers and stuff. Mitchell, You sold it for a loss. Neuro bought Neuro at 18. Yeah, so that's near the high. Neuro, I think, hit 20 at the high. So that's near the relative high. So, yeah, go. So, sorry to hear that, Mitchell. But I hope it wasn't too bad for you. Hope you got out pretty early. Hope you didn't take too big of an L. And even if you did, I'm sure you made a lot more in the green to cover it. So, doesn't seem that bad. But, hope you didn't lose too much money there. Gotta lose sometimes. Can't win them all. FULC is the places where bears go to die now. Yeah. It's at 29 now. So I think I covered at 26. Really glad about that. Yeah, this thing is nuts. Makes absolutely no sense. It just keeps on going. Defies all logic. So yeah, it's a bear trap. It's a low-key manipulated bear trap. Straight up. So I'm glad I'm out of there. Marvin, if you're still in there, maybe consider covering. Not financial advice, but the big boys got it. The big boys are in there manipulating the hell out of that stock. All right, let's get to the watch list. Took an L on RNXT. You're also in RNXT. Yeah, so it looks like you're not doing so well on the biotech lately. Yeah, those are tough, They're literally pump and dumps. All the biotech. They're all pump and dumps, pretty much. So, looks like you caught those on the way up, and or you caught them on the way down and not on the way up. So, yeah, unfortunate, But that's how it goes, especially with this biotech stuff. Very, very volatile stuff, very risky stuff. So you got to be careful. But again, can't win them all. RNXT, I made on that one yesterday, and I should have went in today. Didn't, but could have made some fat tendies there. You got caught chasing. Yeah. That's how it goes. Gave into the FOMO. And the FOMO ripped you a new one. Alright. So the Dow Jones finishes down 0.11%. The Nasdaq finishes down 0.14%. And the S&P finishes down 0.13%. So yeah, all major indexes in the red, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. I do see a lot of green on the watch list here, so let's see what's going on. Okay. Looks like the airlines are up today. Maybe airlines and cruises. I mean, those have been very volatile, but yeah, that looks up pretty big today. American Airlines up 2.2%. Apple down 0.84%. Got AMC up 8.77%. Pretty strong finish there. And we'll talk about this one second. Got Amazon up 1.44%. Alibaba's up 2.9%. Possible comeback? Hopefully. What else we got here? CRTD up 4.17%. Interesting. Not too much is going on, in all honesty. Fubo's up 5.85%. FULC up 8%, of course. GME's up 4.32%. Groupon up 4.43%. Interesting. Robinhood up 1.56%. Lee Auto up 6.3%. MMAT up 5.2%. We got MRIN up 4.23%. Moderna up 1.62%. MicroStrategy down 1.24%. Microvision up 1.45%. Naked down 3.1%. Neo up 4%. So it looks like the Chinese EV stocks are doing pretty well today. Chinese stocks in general, actually, but especially the Chinese EV stocks. Got Nikola up 4.2%, 420, nice. Nano Dimension up 4.4%, and we got NSAV down 3.89%. That's below 4 cents again. Got Nvidia down 1.34%. Ocugen up 4.4%. Palantir up 2.25%. Whoa. RGC, Regencell Bioscience, up 18.94%. I was in there not too long ago, a couple of days ago, so glad I got out of there. That's pretty unexpected. Got Cassava Sciences up 6.74%. Nice little bounce there. Skills up 11.14%. I saw Skills. This is pretty big on Wall Street Bets right now. Skills. This may be the next meme stock. It's like the next stock everyone's talking about right now. The next one that's going to squeeze. Skills is going to squeeze. Yeah, we got Snapchat up 2.15%. Sundial up 4.46%. What else we got here? Virgin Galactic up 9%. I didn't see that before. Wow, big day there. And we got SPRT Support. We'll talk about this one third, I believe. That's down 13.82%. TKAT, Takung Art, talked about this one last week. That's up 11.45%. Damn, Under Armour's down 4.06%. Viacom up 3%. Very nice. Wayfair down 3.81%. Walgreens up 4.36%. Big day there. Wells Fargo down 5.6%. Wow. And we got XCLA. We're not going to do XCLA today. I was thinking about it. Very strong finish, though. Maybe if we have time, but this was one of the trending stocks today, but didn't have any room here to talk about it. But XCLA is up 12.61% today, pushing 260 again. You got XPeng up 4.29%, and Zoom down 16.69%. And we'll talk about Zoom last. So yeah, that's the stock market for today. Not too bad, if you ask me. There's a lot of green here. I would say even more green than red. But yeah, all the indexes in the red. So a little bit deceiving here. Looks like it should be slightly in the green, not slightly in the red. But hey, really not too bad. So hope you guys made out pretty well today. If not, hope it wasn't too bad for you guys. BBIG starting to look like it's gearing up for a nice afternoon run, you hope. Alright, let's look back at the watch list here. Yeah, BBIG is moving up. That's past 840 now. Nice, nice. Cool. And some of my stocks here pulling back. SONN. Below 67 now. And ACIU is below 8. So that's good. Alright. So let's get to crypto now. 1 second, guys. Okay. So here's crypto. That is down 0.48% today. Mitchell. Effed up on Nero for the second time this year. Yeah, I feel the pain, bro. I mean, I didn't F up this time, but the first time I went short on Nero, I got squeezed out for, 5 figures. That was not fun. So, made a little bit of money back, but yeah. I feel you on Nero, bro. I mean, I got effed on the short side, but yeah. That was not fun at all. That really hurt. So, you know, I feel the pain, man. Just like on MMAT, we bond over the pain, the bag holding. Neuro, same thing. CoinMarketCap website down all along. Down all day long. Yeah, it was a little slow earlier, but looks like it's all good again. Mitchell, really? Yeah, really. It was bad because I doubled down and then it squeezed. But you know, I made back the money already. It's all good. But I was very upset, very, very upset that day. Looking back, it's funny now, but yeah, that was tough. That's how it goes. Scared money don't make money. All right, so let's see what's going on here. So Bitcoin's down 2.89%. Pushing 47K again. A little above that. Ether's up 2.27%, above 3,400 again. Cardano down 1.52%. Binance down 2.63%. XRP is up 4.7%. Dogecoin down 0.37%. Solana sideways. Polkadot doing really well, up 11.21%. Got Uniswap up 5.84%. Luna, Terra, that's down 10%. Chainlink up 4%. Bitcoin Cash down 2.5%. ICP down 7.3%. Avalanche still pulling back. Down 24% on the week now, but that's down 9.3% today. Not too bad, not too bad. A lot of sideways action here. Nothing too crazy. Let's see here. So number 1 today is Kusama, KSM. That's up 28%. Then we got Arweave, 17%. Polkadot, 11.1%. Uniswap, 6%. Algo, 5.27%. And a few smaller coins. But yeah, there is a lot of green, but nothing too significant. But not bad at all. Let's see the red here. Alright, so for the red, we got Cello. That's been breaking out of nowhere. Still up 88% for the week, but that's down 20.87% today. Perp, that's also been running, but that's down 13%. Phantom, Avalanche, those are down 10%, 9.5%. But also for the red, really not that bad at all. Worst thing is Cello, by far, 21%. Then everything is pretty much in the single digits. So more red than green today, but overall, not a bad day for crypto. So most people probably lost a little bit of money, but it doesn't seem that bad. So, pretty sideways day for crypto. A little red, but not too bad at all. So, hope you guys made money on crypto today. And if not, hope it wasn't too bad. What's up, 1010? Appreciate you for being here. I love how everyone comes in now and they're just like, what's up, rainbows? What's up, rainbow bears? Eventually, I'm going to have to get some merch. A shirt. Just rainbow bear. Either it's going to say rainbow bear or it's going to have the emojis. Rainbow bear. But yeah, appreciate all you guys for being here. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet, guys. Thank you. Am I buying crappy altcoin, then sell it in January? You can make easy money. I'm not gonna buy poop coins, but I'll buy, I'll buy Cardano, I'll buy Dogecoin, I'll buy stuff like that. I'm not gonna buy absolute poop coins, but I'm pretty much done buying poop coins, yeah. But if I can buy the dip on crypto, sure. But I think the closest I'll get to a poop coin is Doge. That's the most speculative thing I'll buy. Tencent made me some monies on Wells Fargo on the way down. Timber. Got you. Huh? Where did my, Here we go. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Nice, dude. Congratulations, 1010. Am short and don't care. Zakari, you're short on what? Or are you being sarcastic? He bought it, dump it. Yeah, you already know. He bought, dump it. He shorted, pump it. You already know. Those will sell a ton of merch. Yeah, I was thinking that. I should also trademark that, Rainbow Bear. But yeah, one thing at a time. We'll get there. I think that'd be a pretty popular merch item. Team Rainbow Bear. Hashtag Team Rainbow Bear. Load the boat on Digibyte. I did back in the day, and then I sold for like a 100% profit at a couple cents. Now I'm pretty upset. So no more Digibyte for me, but yeah, nostalgia. I remember Digibyte back in the day. I bought Digibyte and a bunch of other poop coins. Bought like Sia, Bytecoin, some other like block coin or something. I bought Doge, Verge, and Cardano. I bought all these these penny coins, and most of them didn't work, but some of them did. And some of them really did, and I sold it, like Doge and Digibyte. But I held on to my Cardano at least. About Shiba Inu for $10, then come back in 5 years. I would buy Shiba Inu. Yeah, I'd do that. That's one poop coin I would buy. Probably put like $100 in there or something. Regulatory action headed their way. They haven't paid restitution payments fast enough for the fake creation scandal. Oh, for Wells Fargo. It's interesting though, because that happened when their stock was around like 20 or 25, and now it's at like 45, and now they're facing regulatory scrutiny. You already know how this goes. Corrupt stuff, doing shady stuff in the back. They get caught, slap on the wrist. Pay your fine, move on. But, yeah. Let's take a look at Wells Fargo. Did not see that one today. I typed WTF. WFC. Alright. So pretty decent day, yeah. If you shorted at the top like 49, this went timber all day. So nice tendies there. So congratulations, 1010. None, unless it's FULC, which in that case, it's only pump it, pump it, pump it. Yeah, you already know. The bears are all over StockTwits. The bears are all over the FULC page. We got them by the balls. We got them trapped. They shorted? Pump it, pump it, pump it. Yeah, I couldn't do it anymore. I'm out of there. Folk the bears. I love the play on words. Is the party over on Wells Fargo? Looks pretty bearish to me. Got a big red candle here. I would say probably not. Probably still more room to the downside, just looking at the graph, but not financial advice. If I bought Solana last year, it was only $1. You can make 130 times your money. Yeah, if only Solana was popular back then. Also, you know, like Cardano. If you bought Cardano back in the day, I bought Cardano back in the day at like 10 cents. That paid off real big. But yeah, nobody would have known Solana wouldn't have gotten so big. And Dogecoin, same thing. So sometimes you get lucky. Uh, 1010. Somebody was loading up on puts for this week. You think once the final number comes out in how much additional they have to pay, it could give more clarity? If you ask me, it continues going down tomorrow, then will bounce once the final numbers are released. You think most of the move is done, though? Probably easier money to be made elsewhere? Yeah, I would say so. You know, today was probably the biggest move, the biggest red candle, but this graph does look bearish in the short term, so probably going to pull back a little bit more. Or a lot. Don't know. Got to see where it bottoms out, but I would say today is probably the biggest runner or the biggest loser. Today is going to be the biggest red candle. But this should pull back a little bit more in the short term. So I don't think it's over yet, but it's approaching that. It's starting to wind down. Seems to have found a bottom at the end of the day. On the 1 minute chart, yeah. It was bottoming out. But on the 1 day chart, looks like it still has room to the downside, so we'll have to see where this goes. But yeah, you know, 5.6% on a blue chip stock like this, down. That's some pretty big price action today. Okay. So, no news today, so let's get right into some analysis here. So today we're doing BBIG, AMC, SPRT, GSAT, and ZM. We'll try to catch the dead cat bounce tomorrow. We'll go for a starter, then adding. Okay. Well, I wish I had some support and resistance here, so we could get a better idea. Does look like 46 is support though, but yeah, you know, Wells Fargo, can't go too wrong with this. So yeah, good luck to you guys. Good luck to you, 1010 and Zakaria. And Zakaria, I'm glad you're back making trades. Good to have you back, man. Team Rainbow Bear. Team Rainbow Ape. Tencent, you wouldn't go long on it. Still don't really know how bad their slap on the wrist will be. It will bounce eventually, though. Yeah, it's a relatively safe play. Could pull back in the short term more, but it'll come back eventually. MMAT, fuck you. All right, let's get to some analysis now. All right. So this is back to 835. Interesting. So here is BBIG, Vinco Ventures. This finishes at $8.15 today. That is up 15.44%. Okay, so this one has been trending for a couple of days now. This has been squeezing along with many other meme stocks. So today, it appears like the squeeze is not done just yet. This went all the way from $3 all the way to 10. Had a big pullback, but bounces back today. Finishes up 15.5%. So it appears like the squeeze has not been squoze just yet. The squeeze is still on. So no news or anything to justify this price action here. So just the same old stuff going on. A lot of ape stuff. Should probably draw another one here too. Cool. Okay. So we have a gap up at $3. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us that this is likely to come back down to $3 eventually to fill the gap. And it may never fill, but that's worth mentioning. So gap up at $3, bearish indicator there. We had another gap up, but that one, yeah. And we did have another gap up at 6 a couple days ago, but that one did fill. That one filled today. Came down, filled the gap at 6, and went right back up. And it appears like we have a cup and handle here, complete cup and handle. Top of the cup being 940. Bottom of the cup being around $2. So if this is in fact a cup and handle, and the handle will start to form soon, this should pull back to around 550 to complete the handle. Just some quick math off the top of my head. So that is a bearish indicator in the short term. We also have the gap way back here. We also have a gap up all the way back at around 150. That was back in January, and that never filled. So that is a bearish indicator that is telling us that this is likely to come back down to 150 to fill that gap. And again, that gap may never fill, but that is noteworthy. Gap up at 150. You hope this one squeezes BBIG. Nice, man. It will. You need the juice. It's holding at 830 right now. Looking to add some more size to this one. Just need a breakout confirmation over 10. Well, that's like 25% up from here, so. Yeah, if this breaks 10, nothing really holding this back at all. No resistance holding this back. It's probably going to moon if this even breaks 9. Anyway. So let's analyze this. So right now this is sitting on the support of 815, which it finished at today. One second, guys. Never mind. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 910, 940, and then the all-time high, $10, which it hit yesterday. And if it breaks $10, then it's on to uncharted territory, and the market will decide for itself what this stock is worth. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 705, 650, $6, 530, 515, 485, 460, 425, $4, 380, 350, 330, 310, 290, 260, 250, 230, $2, what? Oh my God. $175, 160, these damn ambulances want to screw up my show right now. All right, let's get back to this. 135 and then the low of 120. So right now at this current price, 815, the channels to the upside and the downside are extremely wide, so expect a very large amount of price action either way this goes. Really no support or resistance holding this price up right now. However, if/when this comes back down to 530, then the channels start to narrow, and I expect the price action to slow down a good amount. So expect a significant amount of price action either way this goes until if/when this comes back to 530. RSI is currently at 84, so that is pretty overbought and overvalued, so be careful, guys. And this did 181 million in volume today. Very significant volume day. Looks like the fourth biggest ever for this stock. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. It will in the morning, bro. Get in now. It's just more sideways in the after hours, which isn't good nor bad. So I'm cool with it at the moment with your 621 average. I mean, at 621, that's a great average. You know, it's about a 30% gain already. So yeah, congratulations, Marvin. So very happy for you. You know, making some money back from SPRT. So congrats, man. Okay. So if you want to go long right now, not financial advice, I would not do that. I don't recommend that. We're getting a lot of bearish indicators here. The cup complete. So now the handle is likely to form. That's a bearish indicator. Likely to come back to 550 to form the handle. High RSI, high volume. Those are likely to pull back. So the price is also likely to pull back. And just in general, this has been on a massive run the past week. Went from $3 all the way to $10. So after such a run like this, you would have to expect some pullback. And I would say you would have to expect a large amount of pullback. So maybe this still has more room to run, but it appears like most of the action is over, and this should be coming back down in the short term. So if you want to go long, I think you already missed your opportunity to make the fat tendies. Should have got in at 3. So I think if you were to enter here, at 8.15, you'd be FOMOing in at a relative high, and you're probably going to end up holding the bag. So I would not do that, and I don't recommend that. However, if this does come back to $3 to fill the gap, then I would say that is an excellent entry point, and I would support going long there. So I support going long, just not at this current price of 8.15, and I would say wait to see if you can get this back at 3. You never know. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I think that's a pretty good play. For all the same reasons I just mentioned. The cup complete. Handle is supposed to form soon. That's a bearish indicator, likely coming back to 550. High RSI and high volume. Multiple gap ups. So, really bearish indicators here. Very bearish looking chart. So it appears that this is a lot more likely to go to the downside than to keep running to the upside. So I think this should come back down to at least 550 to form the handle, if not 3 to fill the gap. So from here, 8.15, a lot of downside potential. How much would that be? You should be able to make at least 30% going short here. Not financial advice. So, yeah, all the indicators are here. The chart looks very bearish. So going short looks like a pretty good play here, and I would support that. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is BBIG, Vinco Ventures. Or you might add if you see sharp movements to the upside in the after hours. Well, it looks like it's holding right now at 8:30. Consolidating right now. And it kind of looks like it's peaking, so this doesn't look like the good kind of consolidation, but yeah, got to keep an eye on this. All right, AMC. Why volume came in late on this today? Good question. Good question. I have no idea, but I did see that. Because this was red until 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, it started picking up. Started squeezing at 2 o'clock, so. Very interesting. I couldn't answer that, but that definitely did happen. This was pretty much not moving at all, getting slammed until 2 o'clock. Then it just ran up out of nowhere. So, a lot of ape stuff going on here. A lot of shorts covering. Any one of you bears on Virgin Galactic? I'm not. No. And chart looks kind of bullish right now. Yeah, it looks like it's bottoming out here, so probably going short isn't the best play. Probably better to go long here. But you never know with these damn meme stocks. So unpredictable. Manipulation, maybe? Could be, could be. One of these hedge funds blowing it up on the long side. 2 gaps below the price? Yeah, I do see that. 2 gap ups right here. So, but this does look like a cup and handle in the making. So maybe it'll keep. Maybe this is not the bottom. Yeah, these meme stocks are really hard to read. But I probably wouldn't go for it here. I think it came down too much already. Could pull back to these prices, though. We'll have to see. Okay, here is AMC. This finishes at $47.13 today. That is up 8.77%. $10.10. I'll wait for news on Virgin Galactic. Once they announce a new flight or something, then you go long. Won't change going short on Virgin Galactic. Meme boom. Meme boom boom juicy. Meme boom boom juice at any time. Yeah, honestly, probably it's better to wait until these memes take off again. Meme mania round 3 and then short it down. You really can't go wrong there. All right. So, just another day for AMC. Still extremely volatile. Still leading the way on stock twits. Although this has been dethroned a couple of times now. By BBIG and Support and Clover. But the apes are still strong with this one. So yeah, today we get another 9% gain. So first of all, looks like we have a possible cup here. Top of the cup being 55. Well, top of the cup could be 58 or 55. And it appears the bottom of the cup was 29. And it appears now like we are getting... It appears now that we have reversed. And this is now pushing to the upside. A lot of positive momentum here. So no guarantees, but this could complete the cup at 55 or 58. So that is a bullish indicator in the short term. All right, let's analyze this. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 48 and 44.50. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 48, 51.25, 55, 58, 62.40. Just call it 62.50. 62.50. 65. 65. 68.70. And then the all-time high, 72.62. Now if this goes to the downside, next level of support, what did I just say? Now if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 44.50, 42, 40, 37.70, 34.80, 32, 29, 26, 2040, 1730, 1650, and then the low of $14. And there's a bunch of support below 14, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now with this current price, 47.13, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty wide. Nothing new with AMC, an extremely volatile stock. So you guys already know this. So either way this goes, expect an extreme amount of price action. So be careful, guys. However, if/when this comes back down to 14, the channel starts to narrow. So I expect the price action to decrease significantly if/when this comes back to $14. RSI is currently at 64, so not quite in overbought, overvalued territory, but quickly approaching that. So be cautious, guys. And this did 127 million in volume today. Very significant volume, way more than average. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. All right. So if you want to go long right now, not financial advice. I personally wouldn't do it. I don't think this is the greatest entry, but this could pay off. We have the possible cup and handle here. Looks like a cup in the making. So if this does complete, this should go back to 55 or 58. So that's a bullish indicator there. So this could pay off pretty big. I just personally wouldn't go for it because, you know, the bottom, because I already missed the bottom. So at this point, I don't really think it's worth it anymore. But if this does go back to 55 or 60, but if this does go back to 55 or 58, then 47 doesn't really seem like a bad price at all. So I don't think it's the greatest entry. And I'm not going to go for it, but I can't blame you if you want to do so. You know, just be aware of the risks. If this does go back to the downside, you're going to lose quite a bit of money if you go long here. So I'm not going to do it, but I support it. But if this does come back to 32 or 29, I think those are very good entry points, and I would support going long there. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I don't recommend that. While you could make a decent amount of money, this could very well go back to 29. I don't think the risk is really worth it here. We have the bullish indicator of the cup and handle in the making. And this is AMC. This is the biggest meme stock. So, this can pump up real fast at any time. And you could end up getting squeezed out for a pretty fat L. So going short could pay off, but you're also exposing yourself to a lot of risk, and I just don't really think that's worth it. But again, can't blame you if you want to go short. So just be aware that there are some. So just be aware of the risks if you want to go short. You could get squeezed out and lose quite a bit of money. So I wouldn't go for it, but if you'd like to do so, then I can't blame you. I would support that. However, if this does complete the cup at 55 or 58, then I would say that is an excellent time to start a short position. So personally, I wouldn't go short here. I don't like the entry, but not going to blame you if you'd like to do so. And if this does go back to 55 or 58 to fill the cup, then I would say that's a great time to enter. Then I would support it. So congratulations to everyone who made money in this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is AMC. Yeah, AMC. This is AMC. Looks pretty dellish for a bear play, of course. IMO. We'll have to put it into my watch list. Yeah, Virgin Galactic. I'm just waiting for these meme stocks to squeeze again, and then you can short it back down. Good luck to them AMC apes. Marvin, you should have hopped back in this at 29. Yeah, I mean, looking back now, in retrospect, like, yeah, damn, that seemed like an obvious play. 29, it's bottoming out, but it also, before the cup formed, it looked like it could have been on the way down, too, so, can't be too hard on yourself. Missed opportunity, it is what it is. Just gotta move on. Zakaria, you don't know, man, you just don't like the whole AMC thing? Plenty of safer plays out there? Totally agree, totally agree. I'm not going to do it, but this is the #1 trending stock, for the past, 5 months since it squeezed. So people want to know what's up with AMC right now, but yeah, you are telling the truth. If it were up to me, I'm not even touching this thing. I'm staying far, far away on both sides. But yeah. You're totally right. Way safer plays out there. You don't need to go for this stupid meme stock. No, don't short it. Just let the apes be apes. Well, the apes being apes would mean they pile it and squeeze you out, so. So they are kind of being apes if you do short it, because they just want to squeeze you out. Hindsight, nothing more. Yeah. If it were that easy, we could just look back and predict the future, then we all be rich. All right, SPRT. Okay, here's SPRT Support.com. This finishes at $31.36 today. That is down 13.82%. So, here's another meme stock that has been getting squeezed in the past week. This has been running all the way from $4. Yeah, whatever. At one point, this hit $60 at the high and has since pulled back very significantly. Now we're at 31. And it appears like we're getting some consolidation now. So maybe the squeeze is over. It would appear all indications would point to the squeeze being over. It appears the squeeze is over. Maybe not, but it's losing a lot of momentum. And it's going to need a big push to get this going again. But yeah, no news or anything to justify this price action today. Just more ape stuff going on. So we do have a gap up at $20. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us that this is likely to come back down to $20 to fill that gap eventually. And honestly, it'll probably be in the short term. Okay. Probably add some more here. Cool. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 3620 and 31. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 3620, 3860, 4315, and then the all-time high 5969. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 31, 2930, 2610, $20, and then 15. And there's a bunch of support below 15, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price, 31.36, the channels to the upside and the downside are extremely wide, so expect a very significant amount of price action either way this goes. There is really no support or resistance holding this stock up. So this can go flying either way. However, if/when this comes back down to $15, the channels start to narrow, so expect a price action to decrease significantly if/when this comes back down to 15. The RSI is currently at $80. The RSI is currently at 80, so that is pretty overbought and overvalued. So be careful, guys. And this did 29 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. All right. So if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that. I don't recommend that. This is pulled back pretty hard, but this is still not the greatest entry. The time to go long would have been 5, 10, 15, maybe even 20. But here at 31, not the greatest entry. You're probably going to end up holding the bag. We got a lot of bearish indicators. Gap up, high RSI, high volume. Very bearish looking chart. This looks like, honestly, this looks like MRIN, MMAT, AMC, GME. The graphs look very similar. So if history repeats itself, this should come free falling down pretty hard. So yeah, going long here doesn't seem like doesn't seem like a great idea. Probably going to get burned. So I would not recommend that, and I don't support that. However, if this does come back down to 15, then I would say that is a great time to start building a long position. But at this current price, 31.36, not a great entry. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, seems like a pretty good play. For the same reasons I just mentioned, gap up, high RSI, high volume, very looking bearish chart here. Looks like it's going to go into free fall. This should come back down to 20 at least to fill the gap. So you should be able to make at least 30% going short here. Maybe even more. So all the technicals are there. The chart is pretty much screaming sell or short this right now. So you should be able to make at least 30%. Seems like a very excellent short play. So I would support that. Now I will say that this appears like the squeeze is over, but you never know. It still could be on. So if you do decide to go short and the squeeze is not over and this does squeeze, you could be in some pretty big trouble. Not very likely, but possible. So just be aware of that. So sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. Consider taking profits, not financial advice, but this does not appear to look very good in the short term. Looks like it's coming down. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is SPRT Support.com. Ty and myself were looking at AMC back when it was 12. Yeah, back when I was like, this is stupid. Don't buy this, guys. And then had to eat my own words. I ended up being wrong. AMC went to like 70. So yeah. Looking back at that, that wasn't even that long ago. But I remember, I was like, no, screw AMC. This is stupid. Don't do it, guys. And then it squeezes. I was the clown on that one. Can't be right all the time, but yeah. I admit it, I was wrong there. Clown on myself. Crazy, because if it went back to 9, I would have bought it, but it didn't. Didn't play it back then, won't do it now, man, long or short. Yeah. Good plan, Zakaria. That's probably the best play. Too risky. Just stay away from it. You know, way better opportunities in the market. So, right on, man. You know what you're doing. Man, y'all missed out. 12 was the time to get in. That's when you got in. Marvin. Hey, at least you caught it, man. Yeah, I didn't go for it. And, yeah, huge missed opportunity. Really regret that, but at the time, it was really hard to tell. SPRT went down $5, 14% in one day. Every single put option lost money. This stock makes no sense. Yeah, because Tencent, that's because of IV crush. That's why I don't like buying puts. I rather just short stuff straight up, because options are a whole different game, a whole different beast, because you got to factor in all these variables: theta, delta, vega, gamma, IV, all this crap. It trades on a whole different market, pretty much. They work so differently from stocks. So yeah, that tends to happen, where you can be right on your puts. The stock goes down and you're still losing money because of IV crush. And that's on purpose. The market makers are purposely doing that. They purposely hold up the stock so it doesn't fall that much, so your IV crush eats at you. Had to learn that the hard way a couple of times. Yeah, it is really stupid, but that's what happens. The market makers manipulate it. They kill the options and take your money. And I don't want to cry conspiracy, but that's what happens. I've seen it over and over again. And you add all the way up to 30. on AMC. So damn, yeah, you made some fat tinnies on that one. Stock goes down 14% and you lose money if you bought a put yesterday. Yeah, IV Crush, like I just said. Are you saying I need to try to reshort it again? SPRT? I don't know, Marvin. I mean, scared money don't make money. I would say yeah, but yeah, I get it. Once the stock kicks your ass, you really don't want to go back for it. But it looks pretty good right here. I'm not gonna lie. But up to you, man. Don't touch it. But if you do touch the shares, not options. Options are losing on both sides. Yep. Kill the puts, kill the calls. Market makers are the only one that wins. $12, no way. The opinion are ridiculous. I think you mean the options are ridiculous for SPRT. Yeah, 326% IV. 300% IV. But if you go into 2022, it drops to 200%. You could sell puts for 20 right now. For $270. That's insane. Wow. Juicy premiums right now. All right. Then we got GSAT and Zoom. These should go pretty fast because there's no support or resistance here. Okay, here is GSAT Globalstar Inc. This finishes at $1.99 today. That is down 15.32%. Oops. It does seem juicy, but you already know what's going to happen. He shorted. Pump it, pump it, pump it. But we would appreciate the sacrifice. someone take the L, so we can take the dub. All right. Damn ambulances. All right, we're good now. Sold puts, dump it. Yeah, you already know. Assign them. Sold puts, dump it, dump it. Assign the shares. You already know. All right. So we talked about this one yesterday. This is another one of those meme stocks that was squeezing this week. This might be the end for this stock. The squeeze might have been squoze. Can't say for sure, but down 15% today. Doesn't look very good in the short term. So we have a gap up at 145. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us that this is likely to come back down. That is telling us that this is likely to come back down to 145 eventually to fill that gap. Probably in the short term. And it does look like we have a big cup and handle forming here. Possible cup and handle. Top of the cup being 3, the all-time high. And the bottom being about 85 cents. So if this does complete the cup, so this could come back to 3 to complete the cup. No guarantees, but possible. RSI is currently at 65, so not quite oversold and overvalued. Excuse me. So not quite overbought and overvalued, but quickly approaching that. It was not too long ago. It was overbought not too long ago. It was yesterday. It was overbought yesterday, but no longer overbought. And this did 147 million in volume today. Very significant volume day. So this sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay. The options are starting to get ridiculous on MMAT too. So, not financial advice, but maybe consider selling puts. You know, when those premiums are juicy, you sell the FDs to the morons. That's the play. Give him his bags. Yeah. That's what happened with me on MMAT. He sold puts for 5? Dump it to 3. Dump it. Make him hold the bag. Make him hold a 20% bag. 40% bag. Still holding this one to the short side. Yeah, Marvin, you were in yesterday at like 190, right? Or 2 or something, so yeah, hang in there, man. Should be coming down pretty soon. Not financial advice. You're going to go long on this one when it comes down? So you're going full Chad mode, huh? Good luck to you, man. Not a bad plan. Yeah, you know, I would probably dump at 145 and then reload and then go long. GSAT popped on news that the Apple iPhone 13 will have satellite capabilities. GSAT seems to benefit from that iPhone 13. We covered that yesterday. And, I mentioned that yesterday. So, but today, the news is old. So, it just looks like some profit taking going on here. Yep, that's MMAT. Yep. We all know it. All right. Okay. So yeah, this popped yesterday. On a possible Apple partnership. All just speculation at this point. But yeah, we got some pretty big pullback today. So if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I don't recommend that. This could go to 3 to complete the cup, but in all likelihood, this is probably going to go to the downside, to 145, to fill the gap. Really no bullish indicators here except for the cup and handle in the making. But we have a lot of bearish indicators here. High RSI, high volume, gap up. So, a little difficult to tell where it's going to go in the short term. But in my personal opinion, this is more likely to go to the downside. We have more indicators here. We have more bearish indicators than bullish indicators. So if you were to go long here at $2, you're probably going to be FOMOing in. You're going to be buying a falling knife. You're going to try to catch a falling knife. That's never a good idea, and you're probably going to end up holding the bag. So I wouldn't go long at this current price. I don't think this is a great entry. But if this does come back to 145 to fill the gap, then I would say that is a good time to start building a short position. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, seems like a pretty good play. Um, Again, a lot of bearish indicators here. High volume, high RSI, gap up. And this does appear to be going into free fall mode. So in all likelihood, this is going to pull back to at least 145, and that would be around a 30% profit at this current price of 2. So that's a lot of tendies to be made there. A lot of downside potential. Damn motorcycles. So if you want to go short at this current price, I would support that. Oh my god. So if you want to go short at this current price, I would support that. However, just be aware, like I said, this could possibly go back up to 3 to complete the cup. So if that does happen, you would be taking a 50% loss. Not very likely, but possible, so just be aware of that. So, sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. Consider taking profits, not financial advice. The chart doesn't look good in the short term. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is GSAT Globalstar Inc. All right, last one. Zoom. Okay, so here is ZM, Zoom Video Communications. This finishes at $2.89, this finishes at $289.50 today. That is down 16.69%.
Good.
Okay. So this one had news and earnings. So let's take a look at that first. So first of all, we got a bunch of price downgrades. BTIG downgrades to 460. MW downgrades to 350. Oh, excuse me. Deutsche Bank downgrades to 375. No, 350. Deutsche Bank downgrades to 350. Mizuho downgrades to 350. Bank of America downgrades to 385. Stifel downgrades to 350. UBS downgrades to 315. Piper Sandler downgrades to 369. Bear downgrades to 380. So yeah, a lot of downgrades. So that's not good. Very negative sentiment there. Now where's the earnings at? Got KeyBank too. And we got KeyBank downgrades to 398. Where's the revenues? All right, here we go. Okay, so for earnings, EPS was $4.79, which beat the estimate of $4.67, and revenue was $4 billion. Well, revenue was $4.015 billion versus the estimate of $4.01 billion. So the earnings beat on both the EPS and the revenue. Yet the stock is still down 17% today. Very interesting. So here's another example of buy the rumor, sell the news. So earnings was a big catalyst, and it appears that everyone sold the news, especially the hedge funds and the firms. Pretty much all the major banks came out with a downgrade, and they all started dumping their stock. So it just goes to show, even when the company does really well on the earnings, doesn't really mean much. The stock can still go tanking. Perfect example right here. Nandini E. Can I check on skills? Sure. Let me just finish up with Zoom, and I'll get to that. 1010, you're up. And thank you for being here. Nandini, I don't think I've seen you here before, but appreciate you. 1010, you're up 350% on Zoom puts. We'll let it settle for a couple of days, then flip long. Price targets are still well above the current prices. You're up 350%. Well, first of all, congratulations, man. So glad for you. You know, just hit the sell button eventually. Don't hold it till it goes to zero. Skills had a great day in ripping after hours. Hope you were along. Got to check that out in a second. 1010, that's a Chad move. Watch out for the quick reversal. Guidance for future quarters was well below estimates. They are saying they won't make as much money in the future. Yeah, probably because, you know, everyone's returning to the office. So not needed as much. And school and stuff. Guidance is in reference to Zoom. That's why it dropped after earnings. Wells Fargo looking like it's about to take another dump. Gotta check out all this stuff once we're done with Zoom. All right. So we have a gap down at 340. Got a couple gaps here. All right. So we have a gap down at 340. So that is a bullish indicator that is telling us that this is likely to come back up to 340 eventually to fill that gap. Probably in the short term. And we also had another gap down way back here in December at 460. And that gap never filled. So another bullish indicator that is telling us that this is likely to come back up to 460 at some point eventually. Might be a little bit, but that's a bullish indicator worth mentioning. RSI is currently at 25, so that is oversold and undervalued. We rarely see RSI in the 20s. We rarely see RSI this low, so it could be a good buying opportunity. Not financial advice. And this did 34.5 million in volume today. Very significant volume. Biggest volume day ever for this stock. So this sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. So if you want to go long, not financial advice, seems like a pretty good play. This is near the relative bottom. Really can't go too much lower. And we have a lot of bullish indicators here. Multiple gap downs. Low RSI. High volume on the sell side. So we're getting a lot of bullish indicators. So this chart is screaming to go long here. This should come back pretty quickly in the short term. So maybe this has a little bit more room to pull back, but it really can't go down too much further. So I would say at this price, 290, this is an excellent time to start a long position. And if it does continue to pull back, then you can just average down. But yeah, this is a relative low, a lot of bullish indicators. So all the TA is there, all the technicals are there. This seems like a really good short play. So I would support that. Long play, my bad. So this seems like a really good long play, and I would support that. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, doesn't seem too smart. I would not do that. I don't recommend that. For the same reasons I said for the same reasons just mentioned, multiple gap downs, low RSI, high volume on the short side, on the sell side. So this does appear like it's going to go back up in the short term. Again, maybe this has more room to run to the downside, but it really doesn't have too much more room to go. Not too much downside potential, a lot of upside potential here. So you wouldn't be making that much money opening a short position here. And you're putting yourself at risk of getting squeezed out. So the risk is really not worth the reward here. You'd be shorting for crumbs and exposing yourself and putting yourself at risk of losing a lot of money. So logically, doesn't seem too smart, doesn't make a lot of sense. So I don't recommend that. So sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is ZM, Zoom Video Communications. ZM was to play yesterday. You couldn't take a short position. Why not, man? Imagine you bought puts. You would have been printing. All right, so let's take a look at some stuff here. Skills. And Wells Fargo. So, Nandini skills. If you're still here, we'll take a look at this now. 1240 in the aftermarket, not bad. So yeah, this looks pretty bullish here. The bottom was 10. So you kind of missed the bottom, but this could go back to 20, 22 to fill the top of the cup here. So right now it looks pretty bullish. You know, it's debatable if you should buy in here at 1250. You kind of missed the bottom, but does have a good amount of upside potential. So can't blame you if you want to go long here. Definitely not go short, but going long seems like a pretty decent play here at 1250. At 10 looked like a great play. But yeah, skills looks like a good long play right now, not financial advice. Let's look at Wells Fargo. Not really moving. But yeah, it does look pretty bearish. Looking at this chart right here. Alright, so that's all the analysis for today. Let's get to the Yolos. You're welcome, Nadini. What happened to Rainbow Bear, man? I didn't say I was gonna do it. I didn't say I was gonna go long. But, no, I'm just being objective, you know. I did like this stock before. I was gonna go long. Like, before Meme Mania round 2. But yeah, you know, doesn't really seem that smart to go short here. So, yeah, long is the play here. This is already near the bottom. So we got ACIU stabilizing around 8. So I might have to take 8. Oh well. BBIG stabilizing around 8. Neuro down to 1180. Not too much going on in the aftermarket here. SONN down to 0.665. All right. Cool. Let's get to some Yolos. 1 second, guys. Let me pull it up. Yeah, never go long is the way, JK. Well, not really JK because I actually literally never go long anymore. You know, the only things I'm long right now is Amazon. I bought the dip on Amazon. I got leaps on Alibaba and Viacom. That's it right now, and I'm pretty underwater on those. So the only thing I have shares right now long is Amazon. So yeah, Zakaria. JK, but not really. Rainbow Bear is the way. Hashtag Team Rainbow Bear. Bear Gang. I need to see a little more weakness in Wells Fargo before I go in. Doesn't look too bad. You know, I don't have a crystal ball, but this does look like it's going to pull back a little bit more. This big red candle doesn't look too good. Tencent, that's your ZM put? Might as well be. Yeah, congrats to you, man. Wait for a dead cat bounce tomorrow morning, then take a stab in it. Alright, good luck to you guys. Rooting for you guys. Alright. So today we got Zoom, Wish. What's this? Tesla? Yeah, Tesla, QQQ, and SQQQ. So a bunch of different ones here. Should be fun. So this first one is by the People 1234. They say 7K gain, Zoom earnings report. So here we got 2 puts for Zoom expiring September 13th. So this Friday at the 3:40 strike. So this was a super FD. Can't get too much more FD than this. So this was a $2,000 YOLO, 2K YOLO. And right now he's up 7.3K, up 357%. If you guys want, we could look more into Wells Fargo later on. Because I don't have support or resistance, but I could draw a few. If you guys like. I should do live reaction for the Asian dude. Sure, low roller. If it's not too long, we can take a look at that once I'm done with this. Okay. What is Zoom at? 290. Okay, so this is way in the money now. $50 in the money. So we got 3 days to go. This does not appear like it's going to finish out of the money. That would be insane. So this isn't exactly the greatest play. This was a way out of the money strike. Very close expiration. This is a super FD. I don't recommend you guys do this. You're probably going to lose your money. But he got pretty lucky here, and it worked out. So, bad strike, bad expiration, and FOMO. All around pretty bad play, but he got lucky. And he's printing attendees right now. So don't expect these results, guys, but it worked here. Great content. So at this point, you got 3 days to go. Honestly, you can go either way. You can hold this right now through expiration. It's going to finish in the money unless something ridiculous happens, but very unlikely that you're in danger of losing money here. Or you can just cash out right now. You can hold it for a couple more days. Maybe it'll go down more. You make a little bit more money. Or it'll go up a little bit and you lose some money. Or you just cash out now. But you really can't go wrong with this. This is a really good position right now. So, yeah, you know, either way, if you cash out now or decide to hold through expiration in 3 days, you're probably going to finish around this profit. Probably going to finish around up 60 or 7,300 bucks. So it doesn't really matter what you do now. Cash out now or hold it. You're in the green. Fat tendies. So again, pretty bad play all around, but got lucky. That's all you need sometimes. And now it's swimming in tendies. So the people, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for posting. Congratulations to you so far. And you're going to lock it up. You know, I'd probably just cash it out now. But no matter what you do, you're going to make some fat tendies here. It's already over pretty much. Very risky stuff here. Pretty gutsy. You know, this is way out of the money. Very close to expiration. But with a little bit of luck, you too can print tendies. So yeah, man. I don't get why I can't ever get luck like this. But glad to see fellow apes getting some big hits here. Some fat gains. So yeah. Congratulations to you. Thanks for posting. Great content. And please post updates. But no matter what, you're going to end up huge in the green. So yeah, congratulations, man. You are going to update on that. Nice job, low roller. 2 weeks ago. 55K 1 week ago. 30K yesterday. 15.6K. Good. He talks for 4 minutes about some amusement park. So I guess we can just fast forward a little bit there. Sure, we could do that. You cut that ZM put before close, lock in attendees. Yeah, 10-10. Congratulations. Probably the best thing to do. I mean, not quite sure what your strike was, but you know that guy he had the 340 strike, so very unlikely that goes out of the money in 3 days. But yeah, congrats 10-10. Very nicely done. Good pick. Wells Fargo may be a good play for the continuation downside tomorrow. Yeah, we'll get back to that. Seems like a pretty hot stock today. If everything goes well, I'll aim at the 200 moving average, straight to 39. Savage, I know. You can listen to his amusement parking story too. I am that guy. That's my post. Deb. Wells Fargo. All right, yeah, I'll draw a few analysis on this, a few support and resistance here, once we're done. But this does look pretty interesting. All right. So this one is by Gas Solar Guy. I think there's supposed to be a Y in here. I think it's supposed to be Gay Solar Guy. Okay. And he got the Pride Award, so sure. We'll just go with Gas Solar Guy. So this one is by Gas Solar Guy. He says, "Wish YOLO, pray for me." Thoughts on Lee? Neo is better. No, I'm just kidding. No, actually, I do think Neo is better, but they're all pretty good. Xpeng, Lee, and Neo. But we can take a look at that too, once I'm done. Okay. So here we got 650 calls. No, puts. 650 puts for Wish. $7 strike. Expiring September 3rd. This Friday. So it's an FD. So this was approximately a 10K YOLO, $10,000 YOLO, and right now he's down 2.5K, down $2,500. That's down 26%. Short side? All right, we'll take a look at that in just a second. Okay. Wish. 721. Okay. So Wish is currently at 721. So just barely out of the money. So this needs to go down 21 cents in 3 days for this to finish in the money. Okay. So this is a very tough spot here. Very close to being in the money. And this comes down to 3 days. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't really think it's going to go below 7 in 3 days because this is a pretty bullish looking graph here. We got a gap down. 7 looks like it's some pretty strong support there. But yeah, tough spot here. What do? Do you cut now and take a $2,500 loss and save 7K? Or do you let it ride and possibly lose 10K? He's right there. He's right there. Yeah, very, very tough spot. So the way you avoid this is not to do it in the first place. I mean, I don't even know why you'd be buying puts on Wish. That's pretty insane to me. But, here we are. So honestly, I'd probably cut here. I know that sucks. But you got 3 days left. Every day this doesn't go below 7, you're going to lose like 2.5K just due to theta decay. And even if this does go in the money, you're not going to make that much money, you know? You're going to make a little bit of money and put yourself at risk to lose everything. So, I know this is really unfortunate, and you know, you just really want this to go in the money, but logically, it's probably better to just cut this one. Because it's better to walk away down 2,500 and save 7K than to walk away down 10K, which is probably going to happen. But yeah, this wasn't necessarily a bad play, just a really risky one. Strike price is definitely reasonable. Expiration is a little too close for comfort. And this was not the best entry, so not necessarily the worst play, but a little bit risky. I don't recommend this. And yeah, this guy put himself in a tough position here. So yeah, I think the best play here is to cut. You know, $2,500 L, but a lot better than being down 10K. So, Solar Guy, thanks for posting. Great content. Yeah, this is a really tough spot here, but I think the best play is to cut and move on. You know, like I said, if you hold here, you're putting yourself at risk of losing a lot of money every day. This is not something you can wait around for. And even if this does go in the money, you're not going to make too much money, and you're putting yourself at risk of losing everything. So logically, it's probably the safer and smartest thing to do to just take the $2,500 L and move on. Live another day. So that's what I would do. And don't know what you're going to do, but please post updates. I'd like to see how you handle this. I'm just assuming he's not going to sell. I'm assuming he's going to diamond hands till the end, which is fine with me. Great content. That's great Wall Street bet stuff right there. Love to see it. But yeah, good luck to you, man. Please post updates. Anything China is a dice roll. If you are green, lock it in. Lee seems to be holding up better than other Chinese stocks. Could mean it has more room to fall if China stocks dump. Or that it's one of the strongest because it held up this long. I don't know. Alright, well, we'll take a look at Lee in just a second. I'm not too familiar with their graph, but I do know all the Chinese EVs are getting slammed pretty hard. NIO pulled back from like 55 to like 30 something. But we'll take a look at that in just a second. We'll touch any options. Yeah, good idea. Stay away from these FDs. Jacob Zone TV. What's up, man? Appreciate you for being here. Don't think I've seen you in here before, but welcome. Thanks for coming, man. Alright. This one is by Cookie 321. They say on a scale from 1 to 69, how effed am I? Alright. So here we got Tesla calls expiring January 21st, 2022. We got calls for 800 and calls for 1,000. So not quite sure what the cost basis is. But in total right now, he's down 31K. Good. Says here down 59%, down 80%. So let's take a look at Tesla. 735. Okay. So actually, honest answer from a scale to 1 to 69. Well, in terms of the $1,000 call, probably 50. Probably 50 or 60. That doesn't look too good. But in terms of the 800 call, I would say 40, maybe? That seems to have a pretty good shot. It's currently at 735, and January is 4 months away. Or a little less than 4 months away. So that one actually has a legitimate chance of working. The $1,000 call, I'm not too sure. That's a little bit more ambitious. But he's getting wrecked right now on IV Crush. Down 60% on the 800 call. That's pretty insane if you ask me. But yeah, how effed are you? Not too effed on the 800, pretty effed on the 1000, I would say. So I have no problem holding the 800 call at this point, but the 1000 call, that one you may want to cut. Maybe not, because there's only 20% of value left, but does not look too great. That one's probably going to expire worthless. So I think the play right now is just a hold. Still got 4 months to go. And, you know, if the $1,000, if they continue to go to the downside, I would cut the 1,000 pretty soon. Save yourself some money there. But this 800 call is pretty tough because this has a really good chance of working out. Oh, man, you're already down 60%, so not the greatest idea to cash out and pull the money just yet. So, yeah, at this current moment, best play right now is to hold, I would say. Hold and reevaluate every other week, or like every month. So how effed are you? Kind of effed. Not totally effed, but pretty effed. So not really bad plays, you know. They're leaps, decent strikes. So I would say that they're pretty decent plays, pretty good plays. So it all depends on how Tesla does now. So, Cookie321, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss so far. Not over yet, but not looking too great either. Yeah, at this point, I think the play is just to hold and reevaluate. Really hard to tell what to do right now, but you still got a lot of time. So, yeah. I think you just got to reevaluate this every 2 weeks or like every month. And if it starts going bad, you got to cut. If it goes good, you can continue to hold. But this has to be actively managed. So yeah, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Good luck to you, and please post updates. How effed? 62.572 on a sliding F scale. Sell some calls against those positions. Make some money as you cry yourself to sleep. Alright, this one is by ZGT 598207402. They say YOLO on QQQ. Alright, so here we got 100 calls for QQQ at the 377 strike. Oh no, I don't know what. Yeah, let's just call it the 375 strike for simplicity. 376. So 100 calls for QQQ expiring September 3rd, this Friday, 3 days, at the 376 strike. So this was approximately an 18.5K YOLO. And right now he's up $400. Just 2%. Alright, QQQ. 380. Okay. So it's in the money. Okay, so right now this is barely in the money. It appears he bought in at the money. It appears he bought at the money calls or slightly in the money calls. So pretty safe there. A little risky, but pretty safe. So pretty good strike. Not the best expiration. This is a super FD. And not the greatest entry either. This is kind of FOMO. So overall, not the greatest play. But not that terrible. But I would not recommend this. You know, this is a super FD. Give yourself 3 days till expiration. And, you know, a lot of risk here. So I don't advise you guys to do this. This usually goes really, really bad. But this is great entertainment here. So yeah, QQQ is currently at 380. So this is barely in the money. Let's look at the graph here. I will say this is a little bit concerning because QQQ is on an uptrend at an all-time high right now. So in 3 days, you never know what's going to happen. It's a very real possibility this goes below 376 and goes out of the money. So honestly, I don't even know why this play was made in the first place. This is extremely high risk and pretty low reward. You're risking 18.5K to make what? $500? Doesn't make too much sense if you ask me. So I really don't like the play. Decent expiration, or decent strike, bad expiration, bad entry, and just a bad evaluation in risk versus reward. So honestly, dude, if I were you, I'd just cut it right here, take your $400 profit, and be happy. You know, be grateful you even got this lucky. Because who knows what's going to happen in 3 days. This can be at zero. I don't like the play. I don't think it should have been made in the first place. And now you have the opportunity to actually get out with a small profit. So I think that's the play. Don't put yourself at risk here. Take your small gains. Get out. Live another day. So ZJT 598207402. Thanks for posting. Congratulations to you so far. Yeah, if it were me, I'd cash out. I really, really don't like this play. I think it's too risky, and I think you should get out while you're ahead. Because if you don't, very real possibility you're going to be down $19,000. So yeah, that's what I would do. I'd cash it out. But no matter what happens, please post updates. I like to see how this goes. So good luck to you, and looking forward to an update. All right, last one. This one is by T-Bola. They say this is how you're supposed to do this, right? So here we got SQQQ. We have 700 of them. 700 calls for SQQQ. $8 strike. Expiring September 3rd. This Friday. 3 days. So this was a 10.7K YOLO. $10,700. And right now he's down $9,000. Down 83.64%. He's in the money, not a terrible play. Kind of like it. 100 calls for 18K sounds like a lot of risk. A lot to risk, though. Yeah, like I said. He's in the money because he bought it in the money, not because it went up in the money. So, yeah, it's not terrible, but really not great either. So, yeah, I think 18K is too much to risk. You know, in order to make, what, a couple $100? I don't know. Pretty risky there. I wouldn't do it. Okay. So, is this how you're supposed to do it? Yeah, according to Wall Street Bets, this is exactly how you do it. Great job. Now, if you're actually looking to make some money, no, this is not how you do it. Absolutely not. SQQQ. Okay, so SQQQ is at 730 right now. That is about a 10% increase needed in 3 days for this to go in the money. Very, very unlikely. Possible, but unlikely. So no, this is not how you're supposed to do this. So, pretty ambitious strike price, bad expiration, and I don't think the entry was that bad, but overall, not the greatest play here, and it's going bad right now. Totally expected. So at this point, I think the smartest play is to cut this. Still got $1,750 here. That's a lot of money. And it's all going to be gone in 3 days if you don't cut. You're going to lose $600 every single day. This doesn't go in the money. So, yeah, very unfortunate. But, you know, 11K is already gone. No point in chucking away another 1,800. So, you know, that's a lot of money. I would just cut that, move on, live another day. Learn from your mistakes, make it back. Because this is very unlikely this is going to finish in the money. So just save the money. Save yourself the money here. So T-Bola, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss so far. It's not over yet, but really not looking too great. Yeah, dude, very tough spot here. This doesn't look good. Probably going to finish out of the money. Probably going to expire worthless. So I think at this point, the best play is just to cut and save yourself a little bit of money. I mean, this is going to go pretty bad either way, but you can save a little bit of face. So unfortunate, but I think at this point, that is the play. So yeah. So I'd cut. I advise you to do the same, but no matter what, please post updates. So good luck to you, and looking forward to see some updates. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take a look at Lee and Wells Fargo real quick, and then we will take a look at, well, we could do this YOLO right here, and then we'll do that video. So we'll do this YOLO, take a look at Wells Fargo and Lee, and then watch the video to end the show. Alright, so this one's by AZ Guy 303. Says, feeling good about tomorrow. This Tesla put is down 55K. But this other Tesla put is up 65K. Looks like a put debit spread. Put debit spread here. So AMC, he's up. Skills, he's up. So overall, pretty good here. Doing really well. So what is this? 50, 60. It's like 75K in the profit here. Very nice. Um, so he has 3 days on AMC and Tesla. This should work out, unless anything ridiculous happens. So, very nicely done. Pretty risky. I don't advise you guys to do this, but it worked out here. So, very nicely planned and executed. Risky, but printy's tinted here. The tendy's printed here. So here's some gain corn with a P. Nice to see once in a while. So all right, thanks for posting, low roller. Thanks for sharing this. Maybe he's onto something with the meme stocks, AMC and Tesla. Yeah, we'll have to see. But this guy's doing pretty good right now. All right. Cool. So let's first take a look at some aftermarket action. Nothing going on here. All right. So it looks like we got resistance at 45. The one here. Oops. All right. Well, I just drew a few for you guys. May not be the most accurate, but so it looks like, yeah, next supports would be 45, 44.10, 42.60, 41, 40.20, 39.40, 38.75, 38, 37, 35.80, and 34.85. That was a quick sketch of the next support and, well, just support there. So hope that helps you guys out a little bit. Yeah. All right. So yeah, quick sketch. Hope that was helpful. Now Lee Auto. Yeah, this one's a little hard to tell. Pretty neutral right now. Average RSI, average volume. This looks like a double topped here. So this could be on the way to a triple top. If this triple tops at 35, then I would say go short. Yeah. But right now, kind of hard to tell where it's going, honestly. But yeah, I would say if it goes back to 35, then short it down. Okay. Now let's do this last video and let's get out of here. Amusement. All right, I guess I'll listen to the amusement park story. All right, let's watch this. Looks like a pending triangle, higher lows and somewhat lower highs. Yeah, it just, at the current moment, kind of hard to tell where it's going. Probably to the downside just because the whole China FUD thing. But yeah, Zakaria, I would say it does look like a good short play, just not yet. At 35, I would go short, but nice job spotting that. I personally wouldn't do it right now, but at 35 looks like a pretty good play. But even at this price, whatever it is now, not the worst entry price in the world, so I could support going short there too. But definitely at 35, I would say is a good price. Just see how high his account said it was, cash out. All right, let's watch this.
Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to update you guys on my portfolio. Right now my portfolio is at $15,681.74. I'm all in on BABA right now. I've got BABA call debit spreads.
Okay. Mistake number 1. Don't do this. Don't go all in on one stock, especially with options. Unless you want to blow up your bank account, don't do this. Diversity is key. And I'm not even that big of a fan of diversity, but you should have some diversity so like this doesn't happen. Damn, he's down he's down 7,300 today. That's how you blow up a third of your bank account in one day. Oh my god. Go.
Expiring in 6/17/2022. That's a long time from now. Right now it's still August 2021, so there's a long time until we get closer to this expiration date right here. And until then, my portfolio value is just going to jump all over the place. If you're familiar...
Until then, your portfolio is just going to go down and slowly bleed every day.
Familiar with how options and spreads work, until you get closer to the expiration date, the value can go all over the place. For example, during the day today, my portfolio was at $240,489.74. And then it goes down to $26,000, then $15,000. It's all over the...
All right, question. If you were over 200K, why did you not hit the sell button?
Bruh.
Totally his fault. He could have cashed out at 200K, 250,000. But nope, diamond hand total is not the way. All right, let's keep watching.
The place. And it's going to be that way until we get closer to the expiration date. June 17th, 2022. I know you guys want me to, consistently update you guys on my portfolio, but it really doesn't make any sense because it's just going to jump all over the place until we get closer to the expiration date. And that's a long time from now. If you guys want to see how I'm doing, since I'm all in on BABA, just look at BABA stock and see how it's doing. If it's doing good, then I'm doing good. And if it's doing bad, then I'm doing bad. It's really that simple. But yeah, as for my spreads, the value is just going to jump all over the place until we get closer to the expiration date, which is a long time from now. But yeah, that's how my portfolio is doing. Oh, and another update, I've decided to stop going to Knott's Berry Farm, at least not as often as it was before. There's a few big reasons. First of all, I'm getting tired of the food. You would think at first that there's a bunch of different options, right? And there are, but honestly, a lot.
All right, that's enough of that. I don't think I want to hear this amusement park story. But yeah. So what he's saying is true. This does have another like 10 months to go, but that doesn't mean it's going to come back up. Like, it's pretty in the dumps right now. This is not looking good. Because, yeah, you still got 10 months till expiration, but Data Decay is going to eat at this for 10 months as the expiration approaches. Scaria, you think you'll manage if it breaks 35, then you're out. Oh, so you're already in it. You're already short. All right, man, good luck to you. Hope it goes your way. No reshort? No super rainbow ape diamond balls? No, I'm kidding, man. In theory, as long as Baba is over 200 by June 17, 2022, he is golden. Gets a max gain and his account is back over 100K. Is that how it works? I'm not exactly sure because he has the debit spread here. It's just not worth it, you know? He's not... I don't think it's going back to 100K. Depending on what his cost basis was, but... It just really beats me why he didn't hit the sell button way back here when he was up 200K. That's absurd. He was up that much money, and he didn't hit the sell button. And now he's at an all-time low. Get me out. Sell, sell, sell. Answer, because he's an ape. He doesn't have the sell button. Yep. And he's holding until the expiration day? Probably. That's never a good idea. You know, 80% of contracts expire worthless. It's great content, though. Respect to people who post their lost corn with a P. Because not many people do that. Especially, you know, putting your face on it. That is some respect. Somebody would have had to buy what he was selling. The sell button has been disabled for him on Robinhood exclusive. Yeah, they pulled the GME, disable the buy button. Sell button is disabled for the apes. Baba is up 1% on that day, and his account is down 30%. Yeah, that's how options work. They don't trade the same as stock. Pretty nasty. Ivy Crush, probably. Aping Hood. He should YOLO on Dogecoin instead. Yeah, he probably would have made more money if he just went with Dogecoin instead of Alibaba. Can't blame him, though. You know, I went for Alibaba, and I'm down pretty big right now on my leaps. It's friggin' Alibaba. I'd much rather Alibaba over Dogecoin, but of course Dogecoin is the one that's pumping. What is life? What is trading now? Gotta trade like an ape. Of course, super colorful balls here. The guy made over 100K. He should have bought a house last year. Yeah, but he's an ape. Ape don't know sell button. Ape like money. He made $100,000 in Robinhood account last year. Was it the same account? And then he blew it up? That's great content. No, he should keep it like this. He could have at least took out the cost basis. Yeah, when he was up 200K, he should have took out the cost basis and then let it ride. That would have been smart. But again, This is an ape we're talking about. Ape don't know sell button. What's up, Team Crawford? Appreciate you for popping in. Appreciate you for popping in. The end of the show. You will watch the replay about BBIG small NHOD at 793. We'll sell first thing in the morning. NHOD. Let me take a look at that. I have a position in BABA and it's not puts. Oh man. Yeah. And of course, when I go long, I get wrecked. This is why I don't go long. Because every time I tell myself not to do it and I do it anyway, I lose all my money. And then I do it again. So this is why I don't go long. Yeah, I'm in for 6K. Yeah, I'm in for 6K Alibaba. Now it's worth, I'm down like 50%. It is so nasty. It's like more than that. It's worth like $600 now, maybe 700. I bought it for like 1500. So yeah, about 50% down on my leaps Alibaba. So I'm down like $3,000. Go. Short for night hold. NHOD, new high of the day. Overnight hold. You went long? Haha, yeah. Alright, let's take a look at NHOD. Am I getting this right? NHOD? Why is it not coming up? I don't think I'm typing the right one. It's not a stock, it's an abbreviation. Oh, new high of day. New high of day. My bad. Okay, okay. Clown on me. I feel stupid. Okay, so Team Crawford, you're long on on BBIG, and you're gonna. So you're short right now? You have a small short position? That's what you're saying? Okay, you went long on BBIG. Okay. Let's check on BBIG. That's coming back down. Aftermarket was a fluke. Pumped up. Now it's right back where it finished at. So, pretty uneventful. The guy bought a house. He cashed out 100K. All right, so he did actually. He didn't go full ape mode. So that's good. Adelina Huertas. What's the word? I don't know really what you're talking about, but appreciate you for being here. Thank you for popping in at the end of the show. If you'd like to elaborate, I can address that. The guy is using margin and put $50K in his new Robinhood portfolio. Typical ape stuff. That doesn't sound like it's going to go good. The bird's the word? Like Family Guy. Alright, so yeah, that's the show today, guys. Anything else? Let's just check on some stuff here. ACIU holding at 8, gonna cash out now. SONN 6656, gonna cash out. He has an Amazon Flex driver. He has a lot of money for a damn Amazon Flex driver. Looks pretty old too, so probably saved up. And you know, Asians don't really spend money. They just save it. and invested. So, but I would not expect an Amazon Flex driver to be stacked like that. So, kudos to him. Cashed out 100K, bought a house, and he's an Amazon Flex driver, doing pretty well for himself. Adelina, all right. XCLA. So, looks bullish right now, but we're getting some neutral indicators. RSI is at 52, so pretty fair market value according to the RSI, but it looks like we have a cup and handle here. Possible cup and handle. So this could run back to 550 to complete the cup. So in the short term, this looks bullish. 260 is not a bad entry. You know, the bottom was 215, but there is a gap up at 150, so that's a bearish indicator. So honestly, a little hard to tell where it's going right now. We got a bullish indicator, bearish indicators, and neutral indicators. But more likely it goes to the upside because of this cup and handle forming, I would say. So 260 isn't like the best price, but it's still a pretty decent price. Still not too far from the low. So I would say this is either a hold or a buy right now, in my personal opinion, not financial advice. Big movers, PVH and AMBA. Best of luck tomorrow. Pray for Wells Fargo. Holding long term. PVH and AMBA. Got to check those out in a second. Thoughts on GOVX? Oh, I remember that one. 1 second, man. As well as MMAT. Bought at 190. So yeah, so Adelina, if you bought at 190, then you're sitting in the tendies right now. Congratulations. So I'd probably look to sell at 3 if I were you. If you're in at 190, I'd probably look to get out at 3. Just my personal opinion, not financial advice. MMAT, you can check out some of my old videos. I covered this one a lot, but this one also looks this one looks bullish right now. Gap down at 14, so it should be coming back to 14. Looks like it bottomed out at 315. 465, not the greatest entry, but not a bad entry. So this one, yeah, MMAT is also a hold/buy right now, I would say. Chart looks really bullish, but I hate that stock. It keeps messing with your emotions. Or 550 with the next run up. Might be scalping then getting back. Yeah, XALA and MMAT, those are buy/holds right now. PVH. I don't know what this is, but it looks like they had earnings and it's running up. AMBA. Another one with earnings. And it looks like it's going up. Okay. GOVX. So this looks a little bearish right now. This should come back. This looks like a cup and handle. Should come back to 740 to complete this cup and then start pulling back. But looks pretty bearish. RSI is getting up there. So I'd probably look to short at 740 once the cup completes. I remember I shorted this not that long ago. A couple of weeks ago. Made some money on here. Got out real quick. Thoughts on EGH? Yeah, bro. What you do is you go all in on calls. Do they even have calls? They have no options, unfortunately. So what you do is you take your whole account, right? And then you go full margin. You take out 100% margin and you YOLO it all on EGH. And then you diamond hands until it comes back up to 30. That's what you do, Zakaria. Tendy's gonna print. And that is how you get rich. Max margin, YOLO on EGH. EJH. Totally kidding, guys. Don't do that. You need to get your monies doubled. Patience, man. Yeah, Marvin. You either YOLO into calls. You either go YOLO FD mode, or you have patience and you build it up over time. That might work. Yeah, if you want to lose everything. Don't do that, guys. What's my watch list for tomorrow? I gotta check right now, cause usually I just go for the post market movers. Here, let's do this. Let's pull up the post market movers. Come on. Okay, so looks like we got a few things here. We got PLAN, CPLP. Well, these aren't that. These haven't moved that much, but PLAN and LAIX I got to take a look at. And BXBR, I remember that one, skills. So let's take a look at LAIX and PLAN. Are they biotech? This one doesn't look like biotech. Neither does this one. So, actually, maybe it will be. But anyway. So, nothing on my watch list right now. I usually just play on the post-market and the pre-market gainers, and I short it down and try to take advantage of the gap play. But I still got to keep an eye on this. So nothing as of right now. It doesn't seem like there's too much post-market action. Wells Fargo, Uber, Zoom, X Space, everything short. Good luck to you, Zakaria. You don't believe in the mornings, right? I don't believe in the mornings. Not quite sure what you mean. I do pre-market trading, if that's what you mean, Adelina. Not quite sure what you mean there. So, if you want to elaborate, I can answer that. Cool. So, yeah, today was supposed to be a relatively short show. But we almost went 3 hours here. I think this is the longest show ever. Oh, is that what you're asking? Do I stream in the morning? No, I don't. No, I don't. Not that I won't, but I just personally don't at the moment. Maybe if it's popular enough, then I'll consider it. But it'd be pretty boring, because I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna be trading here. You guys are just gonna watch me sit here all day, but that's a suggestion. It's already a lot of work, but I will take that into consideration. I have had a few people ask me about that. So I guess if there are more requests for that, then sure, I can do that in the future. But as of right now, no. I just do it after the post-market. After the market closes. But definitely, I should try it out. It's not a bad idea. I'm sure there will be a good amount of viewers, but personally, I actually trade during the day, so might be a little bit of a distraction. We'll see. We'll see. I've never done that, but I would be willing to give it a try if more people do want to see that. I might get a lot of viewers that are interested. Maybe. Definitely. But like at a lot of times it's going to be pretty boring too, when I'm just sitting around doing nothing, when there's nothing happening. But when there is something happening, definitely I think that would attract a lot of viewers. It would be nice. I can just put the graphs up. All right. Yeah. Now, like I said, a few people have asked me about that before. Do I do shows like midday? And I've considered it, but there really hasn't been too many requests for it. Just a few so far. So, yeah, if there's more people asking, then I'll definitely give that more consideration. You don't have to speak and build it like that. Okay. Yeah, maybe one of these days, pretty soon, we could give that a try. Test run. There would always be Baba tanking, so there would be action and MMAT. Yeah, and XCLA and all that good stuff. Everyone can just bitch and moan about bag holding together. But yeah, definitely will take that into consideration. And maybe, once I get popular enough, maybe I'll just do it every day. Who knows? People always looking online for stock stuff. That is true. On YouTube, there aren't many people doing live stuff when there's something happening, so that could be pretty good. All right, thanks for the suggestion, guys. I will definitely give that more consideration, especially if more people ask. Okay. So, that's the show for today, guys. We've been going 2 hours, 50 minutes. Very, very long show. But great show. Thank you for everyone who, thanks to all the regulars who came in. Thanks to everyone new who came in here today. Appreciate you guys. Thank you to everyone who stayed late. All 3 hours. You guys are the real MVP. And, yeah. You guys made the show great today. You guys always make the show great. So, appreciate you guys a lot. All right, let's sign out. Tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. then? Not just yet. But definitely if more people ask, then I'm really going to give that consideration. You asked me for the weekend shows too, man. It's a lot. You're already one of the hottest YouTuber on these YouTube streets. Thank you, man. I know you're joking, but appreciate the compliment. All right, let's get out of here. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Let's give it a vote. Good sense of humor. Don't want to leave us. I don't want to leave you guys. I love you guys. Who's for the morning show? Say yes before he's gone. It definitely won't be this week. All right, but I should take a poll. I should take a poll. Eventually, maybe at 500 or something, I'll take a poll. How many people want to see morning shows? All right. You apes already know. Diamond Hands 2 the moon. Tomorrow morning or we riot. I thought we were a Rainbow Bear family. Surprised you guys even want to see me this much. Been here for 3 hours. Are you not tired of me already? No, I appreciate you guys, though. Seems like you guys actually like my content and want to see more, so it's already a lot, already really busy. But if you guys want to see it, then I will make the effort. It's going to be a 100% vote. I know everyone's going to say yeah. So yeah, not tomorrow, but if you guys keep bugging me, then sure, I'll have to give it eventually. But ideally, you know, that'd be better for when there's more people. More subscribers. Anyway, yeah, let's get out of here. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out. And again, thank you everyone who came today and who stayed till the end. Really appreciate you guys. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Peace.